Raw Truth and Uncut. I'm coming to you today. Today is the day that the Lord has made, and we will rejoice and be glad in it. Amen. I'm coming to you today with what's in the room. What's in the room is the three F's, and that's faith, focus, and future. So I'm coming to talk to you today. I just want you to know, my friend, that it is time for you to begin to move in the direction of faith and move in the direction of focus and move in the direction of your future. And you have to begin to plan, prepare, or either you have already prepared. So, with that being said, on today, my friend, I just want you to know that you have to begin to get out of your own way and begin to get in the face in the presence of God in order for Him to strengthen your faith. Because in this hour, our faith needs strengthening. In this hour, we need to begin to feed our focus. In this hour and in this season, we need to begin to look toward the future. What does the future hold for you? And only way we will know what the future holds for us is we get in the face and the presence of God for such a time as this. I'm telling you today, my friend, begin to feed your faith and begin to feed your focus and begin to look toward your future. I'm going to say that again. Begin to feed your faith, begin to feed your focus, and also begin to focus on your future, because now is the time that we need to stop planning for now and we need to start looking toward the future. What is God saying about the future? Because He's speaking of that which is to come. We know that God began to give us things in part. We see in part and we know in part. So with that being said, on today, my friend, begin to seek God like never before. We got to apply pressure, because I'm telling you, the enemy want to begin to hinder, delay, deny us access granted in this hour for those of us that are coming out of a trial. And for those that are in the trial, he wants you to begin to stay stuck in the middle. Don't begin to stay stuck in the middle. Come out of the middle and begin to move toward the exit. And when you're in the middle, if you have to get reinforcement, I'm telling you, and I'm only speaking from experience, when you in the middle, baby, sometimes you got to reach and get some real help, some real reinforcement. I ain't talking about nobody saying, just talking and saying that I'm standing with you, or I'm praying for you, and all the time that they ain't doing neither nor. So my thing to you today, my friend, with what's in the room, begin to check your circle and know who's with you on your team. If you don't have a team, begin to ask God to help you to create a team and send those from the north, south, east, and the west that's supposed to be on your team. Because in this hour and in this season, He doubling up. It's time for us to begin to double up in this hour and in this season. Because guess what? The teamwork makes the dream work. So with that being said, we got to begin to move out of our own way, begin to get pride out of our way, and begin to ask others for help. Because some people get to the stage in the point in life that they don't want to ask no one for help. And I'm telling you, that ain't nothing but a spirit of pride that's going to stop you and hinder you and delay your access granted in this hour and in this season. So I'm telling you right now, people of God, begin to get out of your own way and begin to ask God to help you. Ask God, where is my destiny helpers? Where is my destiny workers? Lord, where is my team in this hour and in this season? Because we have to get the work of God done. It's time for us to put on the kingdom mindset, and it's time for us to begin to obey God in the kingdom assignments and come from the four walls of the church and work outside and begin to know what it is that He called you to do. Because in this hour and in this season, for such a time as this, people are wondering and wavering. They are beginning to just become stagnated and stiff. Why? Because they didn't move with the shift. God has shifted and He have moved. It's time for us to drive out the clutter and allow God to bring in clarity. to that which we have been confused about, to that which we don't know what to do, to that which we don't know which way to turn. We don't know who to trust. It's time for us to begin to turn to God with our whole heart in this hour and in this season and ask him to give you a kingdom spirit. Ask him to begin to give you a kingdom mindset. Ask him to begin to lead, guide, and direct you into all truth, because God knows just where you are. He knows how to locate you when you don't know how to locate him. I'm telling you, people of God, today is the time and your turn for you to begin to get access granted. We have lacked long enough. Poverty is running rampant like cancer. So I'm telling you, we got to put on a kingdom mindset that God can begin to move and do what he wants to do for us in this hour and in this season. We got to get out of our own way. So many times we allow people from the outside to begin to come on the inside. And what I mean by that is get on the inside of our spirit. And therefore we lose hope in what God has said. Why? Because we have fed the distraction instead of feeding the focus. So with that being said, my friend, today it's time for you to feed your faith, feed your focus, and begin to move toward your future. It's time to starve the distractions, because there are so many. If we keep our eyes on what the enemy is doing, I've heard so many say how powerful the enemy is. Baby, the devil ain't got no more power than you give him. He don't have no more authority than you give him. If you give him the trespass to go and to come in your life to wreak havoc, God has given us all power and authority. Greater work shall we do in him and with him, for him, and through him. So with that being said, today, my friend, begin to locate the real you. If you got to begin to turn your plate down, turn off social media, if you got to begin to get in the face of God every chance you get on break while you at work, it's important, it's vital in this hour and in this season to seek God while he may be found. We know that things are happening upon the earth, but we can't worry about that, because we are in the last and evil days, and perilous times shall come, which is. So I'm telling you today, my friend, allow God to be God in your life. I have given you what's in the room. Be blessed on today. Make your day count. Everything you set your hands to on today, let it turn into prophetic gold. Everything you begin to set out and put your mind to, know that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Be blessed. Until next time, is yours truly, Raw Truth and Uncut.